10.
Waco wants to know, what's it feel like to be a national champion?
It feels great. I know Waco, I was a state champion, but now we're national champion, so it feels great.
Wow, there it is. The look, the sound, the feel of victory tonight. The Baylor Lady Bears are for the third time national champions. We have full court team coverage. Sports director Troy Hine and Julie Hayes are in Tampa where all the action is happening tonight. Let's send it over to them, guys. I bet a very exciting atmosphere there.
So we've got the fantastic 5 freshmen.
Welcome to Tampa, Florida. We're here with the national champions, head coach Kim Mulkey, along with Julie Hayes and I. What is this like? I mean, you've done it before.
This is great. I mean, look at this. What great pride we have instilled in Baylor. I hope this erases a lot of the negative we've dealt with for the last 2 years. I'm very emotional because of what happened to Lauren Cox. These moments don't come for a lot of coaches. And I've been blessed to have it come to me many times, and I don't take it for granted, Troy.
Was this the most emotional national championship win for you so far, with this being your third one?
Well, it was in the moment because of Lauren Cox. You know, we were controlling the game pretty much. And there goes probably your all-around best player, your emotional leader, your captain. And we've got another quarter and a half to play, and I had to get my composure in the timeouts to say we can do this. But yet, gosh, I wasn't really sure, but yet I was sure. I don't know. We won, and that's all that matters.
Can you talk about what it means for Kalani Brown, for Chloe Jackson to win a title? I think we've all thought Kalani deserves.
Kalani Brown has won everything. Awards, Players of the Year. The only thing missing off of her resume was a Final Four, and now she doesn't even have to say Final Four. She can say I'm a national champion. Chloe Jackson, wow. She scored the ball tonight. She came to Baylor as a graduate transfer and just said, Coach, I want to play in a program where I have a chance to win championships. And what a way to come and go out.
Troy Hine is live in Utah with an early look at the Bears and the Orange.
Well, Tyler, you're exactly right. This is a huge matchup for Baylor. They're facing one of the blue bloods of college basketball. They're facing a team that has a ton of championship tradition. Baylor's hoping to pull a minor upset win as the 9 seed tomorrow night. And one of the things they have to do is beat the Syracuse zone. Syracuse has already been on the practice floor today. Baylor has not. They'll go in about 15 minutes from now. Both these teams play a lot of zone defense. Syracuse is famous for it. Scott Drew says, having played it himself at Baylor, he's hoping that maybe that'll help his guys adjust to playing against it tomorrow night.
Hopefully that will help us know where we want to get the ball and how we want to attack, and hopefully we'll have the patience and execution to do that well. Now what you can't simulate is they have the #1 height in the country.
We just have so much length. I mean, I'm 6'6". I mean, we have Frank 6'5". We have 6'8", 6'6", and a 7-footer down low. So you can't really simulate that. And when we're moving, talking, communicating, it feels like there's really nowhere you can shoot the ball or pass the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be tough on Baylor, but the Bears know the zone concept. They're hoping that will play to their benefit tomorrow night. Now, here's the development today. Syracuse's starting point guard is suspended by Syracuse. He's out. He won't be playing tomorrow night. We'll hear from Coach Boeheim and, of course, Scott Drew later on tonight on the development today of the starting point guard for Syracuse being out of this game. Live in Salt Lake City, I'm Troy Hine, News 10 Sports. Tyler?
Troy Hine, who has more on the top-ranked team in the country. Troy?
Well, Tyler, you're exactly right. The anticipation is starting to build. These two teams will meet tomorrow night at 5 o'clock Central Time. It should be a good one here as we have some really good players that are going to be on the court, some All-Americans, in fact, and that's really been the focus today for the game plans for both of these teams as they've gotten ready for the national semifinals. Kim Mulkey says she might change her game plan defensively again tomorrow morning when she wakes up, and then again before tip tomorrow night. She doesn't know for sure. What she does know is her team is here. They've been on the practice floor. They're ready to go, and they face an outstanding Oregon team led by All-American point guard Sabrina Ionescu. Ionescu is fantastic. She can do a lot of different things, and so Baylor knows they're going to have to defend her in every facet if they're going to get a win tomorrow night.
Yeah, she's a great player. She can rebound, shoot, score, and pass it. So she's a triple threat. We're just going to have to limit her from getting her assists and getting her points, do the best we can to contain her. and hope nobody else goes off if she does have a good game.
She's phenomenal. She's a great player. She's going to get her points. She can drive, she can shoot the three, she can facilitate, she can make her teammates better.
She's fantastic. So is Kim Mulkey. And Kim Mulkey today named the Associated Press Head Coach of the Year. It's the second time Kim Mulkey has won the AP Award for Coach of the Year. She was honored at a short ceremony just about 2 hours ago here in Tampa. So our congratulations to Coach Kim Mulkey. And Kalani Brown named an All-American by the WBCA today as well. So a lot of nice accolades as Baylor gets ready to play Oregon tomorrow night. Live in Tampa, I'm Troy Hine, News 10 Sports. Tyler?
Seats.
Well, you know what? It was a great game here tonight. It was a tight game here tonight, and Baylor fans haven't seen a lot of those throughout this basketball season, and they haven't seen any of those in the NCAA tournament, but tonight they did. Oregon gave Baylor everything they could handle from start to finish. The difference tonight was Baylor's defense in the second half. They shut down Oregon better in the second half than they had in the first half. They won both quarters of that second half and ended up with a 5-point win. And thanks to that defense, they are moving on to the national championship game Sunday night.
Defense, it was pretty hard. You had to keep your head on the swivel, but towards the second half, I thought we had a better defensive quarter.
They were a great team, can shoot lights out. We just have to do our best. With contesting, I think we got better at that throughout the game.
You know, Baylor didn't make a single three in this game. Oregon made 12, so that's 36-0 from behind the three-point line. Still, Baylor gets a win because of their defense, and now they await either Notre Dame or UConn. Those two teams are locked in a tight game in the other semifinal behind me in Amalie Arena right now. Live in Tampa, I'm Troy Hine, News 10. Guys, back to you. The Baylor Lady Bears are moving up in the polls. They're number 4 in the nation this week. Natalie Cho is a big part of the win they got on Sunday over Oklahoma. She had 12 points in that win on the road in Norman. And yet, Natalie Cho is as interesting off of the basketball court as she is on the basketball court.
你好，我的名字是邱丽丽，我打篮球，和我上学在 Baylor University.
That's Natalie Cho, introducing herself in Mandarin. Impressive, isn't it? She's been impressive on the basketball court for the Lady Bears this year, too. Cho's sophomore season is going really well. She's Baylor's leading three-point shooter.
Anything that hypes the team up, I get really excited. My main thing is shooting threes and shooting, so whenever my threes go in, I feel good about it.
Cho loves playing for Kim Mulkey.
Playing for Coach Mulkey it's a great experience. She knows the game.
Just like she loves being coached by her mom, who's had a huge influence on her basketball career.
We have a great relationship. It's just having a coach at home and on the court, when we go home, we would always watch videos of basketball.
Does she watch film with you of your games at Baylor too?
Yeah, when I went home for Christmas, we watched some of my games.
What'd your mom say?
She had a lot to say.
Off the court, Cho is very impressive as well. She's a business major that has tremendous musical talent. Cho not only plays the piano, she sings too.
My sister and I, we did a lot of musical things when we were younger. We took a lot of classes, and my mom always had that option out for us. In the locker room, you'll hear me singing. All my teammates, they know if I'm coming in and I'm singing, that's Natalie. And then Coach Mulkey wants me to sing the national anthem, but that's a really hard song, so we'll see. And I'll be me.